Golden sunlight pierces the ancient canopy, painting the forest floor in shifting patterns of light and shadow. Ruby stands in a sun-drenched clearing, her hands ablaze with crackling, fiery magic, practicing her spellcasting. Graceful and fluid, Rainbow manipulates glistening water, weaving it into intricate, ephemeral shapes beside her sister. Theo, a stoic protector, watches over them, his hands sparking with raw earthen power, a silent guardian. A powerful symphony of magic unfolds as their individual strengths merge, creating a harmonious display of teamwork. In the opulent royal council chamber, Queen Rosa, regal and poised, presides over the polished oak table. Her unwavering gaze sweeps across the assembled council members, her posture a testament to her resolute will. She holds a crisp scroll, yet her focus remains entirely on the faces before her, a silent challenge in her eyes. Her voice, clear and firm, declares, "The Godfather's network expands daily, its tendrils reaching into every corner." She continues, "We must present a unified front, or we risk losing more than just our borders." Her final words hang heavy in the air. We risk losing our very soul. In the grimy alleyway, Ruby, Rainbow, and Theo move like ghosts through the oppressive darkness. The shadows dance around them, obscuring their figures, a silent testament to their stealth. Suddenly, a group of the Godfather's enforcers emerges from the deeper gloom, their faces sinister. A tense standoff ensues, the air thick with anticipation, the silence deafening. The protagonists stand their ground, their faces etched with a defiant bravery. They are a picture of courage, facing overwhelming odds, ready for the inevitable clash. In the Godfather's lair, ornate lamps cast a dim glow, painting long shadows across the polished table. The Godfather sits at the head, his face obscured by dancing shadows, an aura of heavy opulence surrounding him. His lieutenants stand before him, their grim expressions illuminated by the eerie light, awaiting his decree. His voice, a low rumble, cuts through the tension. "We move at dawn, no mistakes this time." The air thickens with unspoken commands, and the weight of impending action settles heavily upon them all. A kaleidoscope of vibrant colors and a cacophony of sounds explode in the bustling marketplace, teeming with exotic life. Amidst the vibrant chaos, an unsettling undercurrent of fear subtly permeates the air, a shadow beneath the lively facade. Ruby, Rainbow, and Theo navigate the throng, their senses acutely honed, missing nothing in the vibrant, yet tense, environment. Their eyes scan, their ears strain, as they discreetly gather fragments of information from the wary crowd. The oppressive weight of the Godfather's influence is palpable, a silent burden on the diverse cultures intermingling here. Hushed whispers of his illicit activities drift on the air, confirming the dark shadow that looms over this vibrant world. Queen Rosa, regal and composed, strolls through the hallowed halls of a magical academy, her eyes scanning ornate tapestries. She approaches the stern-faced headmaster, who bows respectfully as the air fills with the scent of parchment and old magic. In a sun-drenched study, Queen Rosa declares, "Headmaster, this academy embodies much of what is revered in our kingdom. However, I envision a future where magic is accessible to all, regardless of lineage or race," she states with conviction. The headmaster, with a neatly trimmed beard, responds cautiously, "Your Majesty, our traditions are deeply ingrained." "Diversity is a strength," Queen Rosa asserts. "An interracial school is crucial for our kingdom's prosperity and peace." Ruby, Rainbow, and Theo glide through the inky blackness of the abandoned warehouse, their steps silent on the cracked asphalt. The air hangs heavy with decay and damp earth as a lone figure, hunched over a flickering monitor, becomes visible through a broken window. Suddenly, a blinding magical skirmish erupts, bursts of light and raw energy, illuminating the interior in a chaotic dance of power. Ruby's hands ignite with arcane symbols, Rainbow whips shimmering strands of light, and Theo moves with impossible, blurring speed. Their combined abilities flow seamlessly, creating a chaotic yet effective symphony of power within the confined space. Sunlight streams through towering windows, illuminating dust motes, dancing like tiny spirits in the hallowed library of ancient texts. Shelves groan under the weight of countless ancient texts, their secrets whispered in the silent, sunlit air. At a heavy wooden table, Theo pores over old scrolls, his brow furrowed in deep concentration. His gaze is fixed on the arcane symbols, meticulously researching the Godfather's formidable magical defenses. By a serene river, Rainbow stands, her hands moving with a dancer's grace, ready to command the waters. The river responds to her touch, swirling into intricate patterns, a silent symphony of her power. The water reforms into a glassy surface, mirroring the heavens, a testament to her precise control. Her brow is furrowed, a silent testament to the injustices she carries, etched into her very being. With each practiced movement, her determination hardens, a resolve forged in the crucible of injustice. The river flows, a witness to Rainbow's unwavering spirit, her power a beacon against the shadows. Ruby, a young woman with determined eyes, is surrounded by an assortment of glowing magical components in her workshop. Orbs of light float around her, casting an ethereal glow on ancient tomes and bubbling beakers. Her brow is furrowed in deep concentration as she meticulously works on a new spell. She is driven by an unwavering desire to protect her loved ones. She is also driven by an unwavering desire to bring justice to the realm. The air crackles with latent energy, hinting at the powerful magic she wields. Queen Rosa sits at a grand mahogany desk, her brow furrowed in deep concentration. Meticulously detailed architectural plans for a new building are spread before her, a vision taking shape. Her fingers delicately trace the outlines of classrooms and common areas, a thoughtful expression gracing her face. She envisions a vibrant space, filled with the eager chatter of students from all walks of life, learning and growing. Her vision is clear and powerful, a place where understanding and cooperation will flourish eternally. Sunlight dapples the forest path as Ruby, Rainbow, and Theo move cautiously, their expressions serious. Ahead, a small group of villagers huddle, their faces etched with fear and despair, clothes torn. A villager recounts the horrors. The Godfather's men, they took everything. Our crops, our livestock, even our hope. Another villager adds, they burned our homes, said it was a message. Join us or suffer. Rainbow declares, we're here to stop them. To bring an end to this, as Theo adds, your stories only strengthen our resolve. In the Godfather's dungeon, dank stone walls weep with moisture, illuminated by the flickering light of a single torch. Heavy, rust-eaten chains bind a figure to the wall. A former villain, now a prisoner. Once a formidable magic user, he is now twisted by the Godfather's insidious influence. His eyes, though dulled by torment, occasionally flare with a hint of his former, powerful self. A brief, defiant struggle against the pervasive corruption that binds him, a flicker of fading hope. Ruby, Rainbow, and Theo brave a treacherous mountain pass, jagged rocks looming under a howling wind. Shimmering, ethereal magical traps materialize in their path, a constant threat in the desolate landscape. With piercing gaze, Ruby points out a glowing tripwire, her warning echoing in the crisp mountain air. Rainbow, with swift precision, deflects a volley of arcane darts, her staff a blur against the harsh light. Theo's keen senses detect a hidden pressure plate, halting Ruby's step just in time, averting disaster. Their synchronized movements reveal a growing trust, a silent testament to their unbreakable bond in peril. Queen Rosa commands the ornate table, her gaze sweeping over leaders whose faces reflect apprehension and deep contemplation. We gather tonight not as separate kingdoms, but as a collective facing a singular, insidious threat, the Godfather. His influence, like a creeping shadow, darkens all our lands. We have all felt his tyranny, his disregard for peace. But in unity, there is strength. Imagine the power we could wield if we stood together. An alliance will repel this darkness. Let us put aside old rivalries and personal grievances. For tonight, and for the future, we are one. Sunlight streams into the hidden grotto, illuminating ancient symbols carved into the rock walls with an ethereal glow. Rainbow enters, her eyes widening, as she feels a powerful ancient energy pulsating from the grotto's core. She closes her eyes, absorbing the magical properties, her body subtly glowing with an otherworldly light. A visible surge of power enhances her abilities, radiating from her very being. Her expression hardens with resolve as she mentally prepares for the confrontations that lie ahead. Dust and rocks swirl around Theo, transforming his training grounds into a tempest of raw power. His hands ignite with a fierce earthen energy, glowing with an otherworldly intensity. Solid stone barriers erupt from the ground, formidable shields against an unseen force. Moments later, these mighty defenses shatter into a cascade of sharp, projectile shards. Theo's movements are a dance of fluid power, a testament to his unwavering discipline. Each motion radiates immense strength, a silent declaration of his mastery over the earth. Ruby's eyes snap open, piercing through the dimness of her surroundings as a vortex of colored light begins to swirl around her. The swirling light intensifies, engulfing Ruby as it morphs into a fleeting, yet profoundly clear, image. Within the ethereal glow, a critical weakness in the Godfather's formidable defenses is revealed, stark and undeniable. The powerful vision dissipates as quickly as it appeared, leaving Ruby with a sharp, undeniable strategic advantage. Ruby's gaze is now alight, with fierce resolve, armed with knowledge that could shatter an empire. In the vibrant village square, Queen Rosa stands before a diverse gathering, her presence commanding and regal. Her voice, clear and passionate, rings out, filling the air with her vision for an interracial school. Faces in the crowd, both young and old, turn towards her, their expressions a mixture of curiosity and anticipation. A sense of hope begins to bloom among the villagers, spreading like wildfire through the square. The crowd's faces reflect a growing unity, their individual expressions merging into a collective dream. Queen Rosa's words ignite a spark of change, promising a brighter, more inclusive future for all. Inside the Godfather's vault, a palpable tension hangs heavy in the air as Ruby, Rainbow, and Theo move stealthily. Each hushed step echoes ominously in the vast, silent chamber, amplifying the suspense. Ruby's fingers, nimble and precise, dance over a glowing rune, disarming its magical defense. Rainbow's gaze is fixed on a shimmering force field, her concentration absolute as she works to bypass it. Theo, with focused intensity, expertly navigates another intricate magical security system. One by one, the formidable defenses of the vault yield to their skilled, synchronized efforts. Against the inky blackness of night, protagonists blur across the jagged city skyline, their movements nimble and urgent. They leap from building to building, leaving trails of arcane energy in their wake. Illuminated by the moonlit backdrop, below, the Godfather's enforcers, grotesquely transformed, scramble with enhanced speed and strength, struggling to keep pace. Each protagonist uses unique magical skills to propel themselves further, navigating the treacherous rooftops with desperate grace. The trio finds refuge in a hidden safe house, a sanctuary away from the world's chaos. They meticulously spread out gathered information across a worn wooden table, their heads close in intense focus. A quiet hum of discussion fills the room as they analyze every intricate detail. Their communication flows seamlessly, a testament to their deep understanding and shared purpose. Mutual respect shines in every shared glance and nod, forging a powerful bond between them. The Queen's strategy room is bathed in the soft, ethereal glow of magical projections. Intricate maps, spread across a vast table, illuminated by the otherworldly light. Queen Rosa stands, her gaze intense, focused on the detailed strategy before her. Ruby, Rainbow, and Theo stand by her side, their faces etched with fierce determination. They pore over the complex plans, every detail scrutinized, every move calculated. The air crackles with resolve as they prepare for their final, decisive assault on the Godfather. The sky ignites with dawn's fiery embrace, painting the rugged landscape in hues of orange and purple, casting long, dramatic shadows. Along with companions, I approach the formidable fortress, its ancient stone walls rising like a silent, unyielding challenge. A palpable tension hangs in the crisp morning air, a chilling mix of anticipation and steely resolve. Each step brings us closer to a destiny we have long prepared for, an ultimate confrontation looming. The fortress courtyard explodes into a maelstrom of elemental fury, a chaotic dance of fire, water, and earth. Ruby, her face a mask of fierce concentration, unleashes devastating bursts of fire, incinerating transformed enemies. Rainbow, agile and swift, conjures shimmering whips of water, lashing out at the relentless advancing horde. Theo, grounded and powerful, raises mighty earthen shields from the very ground, deflecting blows with ease. He stands as an unyielding bulwark, protecting his allies from the relentless assault, a true guardian amidst the chaos. In the Godfather's throne room, dark opulence surrounds Ruby, Rainbow, and Theo, who stand before his ominous presence. A palpable aura of dark magic emanates from the Godfather, coiling like smoke around his imposing figure. His eyes, pools of shadow, fix on the trio, attempting to ensnare them with his corrupting power. Ruby, Rainbow, and Theo stand firm, their expressions a mixture of defiance and a growing unease. The air crackles with unseen energy, as the Godfather's influence seeps into every corner of the lavish room. An invisible battle rages as the dark magic seeks to corrupt their spirits, testing their resolve to its limits. The Godfather's form shimmers, his human facade melting away to reveal a towering, grotesque creature of shadow and twisted magic. Its eyes burn with an infernal light, and tendrils of dark energy writhe from its body, crackling with malevolent power. The air crackles with unseen forces, a palpable tension filling the opulent throne room. Grim-faced, the trio stands ready, their combined energies beginning to coalesce around them, preparing for the ultimate battle. Ruby's hands ignite with an intense, fiery magic, casting an ominous crimson glow across the opulent throne room. Streams of raw, crimson energy lash out from her hands, striking the Godfather's formidable defenses with furious force. The protective aura around the Godfather flickers violently, weakening and threatening to shatter under the magical assault. A crucial, momentary opening appears in his defenses, a fleeting vulnerability in the face of the overwhelming power. Seizing their chance, Rainbow and Theo surge forward, their eyes blazing with determination toward the exposed Godfather. In the opulent throne room, Rainbow shimmers with aquatic power, her form a vibrant spectacle of liquid light. Powerful water tendrils lash out, coiling around the Godfather's limbs, binding him in their relentless grasp. His struggles intensify, but the tendrils hold fast, restricting his every move with an unbreakable grip. A faint, almost invisible shimmer reveals his magic faltering, his formidable spells disrupted and unable to form. In the opulent throne room, Theo unleashes a devastating earth spell, the ground trembling with raw power. A colossal surge of elemental energy erupts, hurtling towards the Godfather with terrifying force. The earth spell strikes the Godfather, a critical blow shaking his very being. He stumbles, a flicker of pain crossing his face as the immense power momentarily overwhelms him. In the opulent throne room, the Godfather, though weakened, raises a trembling hand, a defiant spark in his eyes. A surge of dark energy crackles malevolently from his fingertips, illuminating the ornate chamber. The ominous energy hurtles through the air, a dark projectile aimed directly at Ruby. The air thrums with sinister power as the dark force streaks towards its unsuspecting target. In a flash of instinct, Theo throws an arm around Ruby, pulling her close and shielding her from the brutal attack. He takes the full force of the blow, a grimace of pain twisting his features as he protects Ruby. Rainbow, seeing the imminent danger, unleashes a furious surge of water, a shimmering shield against the threat. The powerful torrent of water slams into the Godfather, pushing him back with immense, unyielding force. Ruby's face twists with a fury born of rage and desperate worry for Theo, magic churning within her. A searing blast of concentrated fire erupts from Ruby, a torrent of raw power unleashed. The Godfather is engulfed in the inferno, his form consumed by the overwhelming magical assault. He finally collapses, defeated, as Ruby's fiery magic dissipates, leaving only the aftermath of battle. The Godfather's dark magic, once pulsating with malevolent energy, shimmers and then dissipates into nothingness. He stumbles, his imposing form shrinking, reverting to his human self, defeated and utterly drained of power. Around him, the villains who had been grotesquely transformed by his magic begin to writhe and contort. Their monstrous shapes dissolve as they return to their original, less formidable forms. In the cold, damp fortress dungeon, Queen Rosa's guards stand sternly, yet fairly, before the former villains. The villains, their faces etched with exhaustion, now bear a glimmer of hope. Freed from the Godfather's cruel control, a palpable relief washes over them. They express profound gratitude, their voices filled with the promise of a new beginning. Eagerly, they anticipate rebuilding their shattered lives, a testament to their newfound freedom. The fortress, once mighty, now stands as skeletal ruins under a stark sky, a monument to a fallen empire. Ruby, Rainbow, and Theo stand amidst the debris, surveying the widespread destruction, their victory a hollow echo. A heavy silence hangs in the air, a stark contrast to the battle that must have raged here. Their faces are etched with the profound cost of their triumph, the weight of their victory visible in their eyes. The ruins loom around them, a grim reminder of the sacrifices made and the battles hard won. Queen Rosa, resplendent in ceremonial robes, stands at a gilded podium, her voice echoing through the opulent hall. A palpable sense of relief and anticipation fills the air as assembled dignitaries hang on her every word. With a powerful declaration, Queen Rosa announces, "Today, I stand before you to announce a new dawn." Her voice rings with triumph. The tyrant godfather has been vanquished. His reign of terror is over. She declares, "I am proud to declare the establishment of the interracial school, where all our children can learn and grow together." Under the bright sun, hard hats gleam as a diverse crew, human and otherwise, works in harmony on the construction site. Steel beams rise, concrete flows, and bricks are laid with meticulous care, each action a deliberate step in building. The air vibrates with the hum of machinery and the cheerful chatter of collaboration, a symphony of progress. With every effort, a foundation of unity is forged, creating the interracial school brick by brick. The Royal Palace ballroom glows, a majestic hall ready for the charity ball. Decorations from every kingdom shimmer, each a vibrant testament to newfound alliances. Banners unfurl, showcasing symbols of unity and hope across the grand space. The air hums with anticipation, a silent promise of celebration and peace. The Royal Palace ballroom glows with crystal chandeliers and golden light, a symphony of hushed conversations. Ruby, Rainbow, and Theo enter, their elegant attire commanding immediate attention. A ripple of recognition spreads through the crowd as heads turn in their direction. A reverent hush falls, replaced by respectful nods and admiring glances for their recent heroism. The air hums with quiet awe, their presence a testament to their valor. Queen Rosa stands poised at a grand podium, the royal crest gleaming under the ballroom lights, her voice echoing softly. Her gaze sweeps across the assembled nobles, commoners, and delegates, a genuine smile gracing her lips. She begins, "My dearest friends, allies, and subjects, it is with a heart full of gratitude that I stand before you tonight. Your unwavering support, your belief in a shared future, has been the very foundation upon which we have built this peace. The interracial school, once a dream, now stands as a beacon of unity and understanding. And our interconnected kingdoms, stronger together, are a testament to what we can achieve when we choose collaboration." In the grand ballroom, shimmering decorations frame Ruby, Rainbow, and Theo, poised center stage in hushed awe. Ruby's hands ignite with a fiery aura, sparks dancing wildly, captivating all eyes. Rainbow, with a graceful sweep, conjures a swirling vortex of iridescent colors that shimmer and shift. Theo, with focused intensity, commands tendrils of earthy green energy that weave through the air, intertwining with light. A breathtaking, synchronized display unfolds, each element complementing the others, creating a truly magical spectacle. The Royal Palace ballroom shimmers, a tapestry of gold and crystal under the soft glow of myriad chandeliers. A gentle murmur of conversations fills the air, a symphony of hushed voices and rustling silks. Guests from diverse kingdoms mingle, their vibrant attire a spectacular display of cultural pride and unity. Elegant gowns swish and twirl across the polished floor, a dance of grace and celebration. Laughter rings out, light and joyous, echoing the success of Queen Rosa's grand vision. Melodies drift through the opulent space, weaving a spell of merriment and shared delight. In the grand ballroom, Ruby, resplendent in her gown, waltzes with a newly reformed official, their movements a delicate dance of newfound harmony. The air hums with cautious optimism as Ruby speaks. "It's remarkable, isn't it, to see magic and governance finally finding common ground." The official, his gaze steady, responds, "Indeed, Your Highness. The old ways were unsustainable. This cooperation, it's the only path forward." Ruby, with unwavering resolve, declares, "And a path I'm eager to help forge, for all our people." In the opulent royal ballroom, Rainbow, radiant in her royal attire, engages animatedly with a student from a neighboring kingdom. Their laughter and gestures fill the grand space, a vibrant testament to the spirit of the interracial school. They lean in close, their faces alight with shared stories and the spark of new ideas. Oblivious to the grandeur around them, their connection shines, a beacon of unity. The Royal Palace ballroom pulsates with joyous energy, a symphony of laughter and music filling the air. Elegant dancers twirl under crystal chandeliers, their movements a blur of color and grace. Theo stands on the periphery, his gaze sweeping across the vibrant scene, a rare, gentle smile gracing his lips. A profound sense of peace washes over him, his heart swelling with the harmony of the moment. He savors the culmination of their collective efforts, a beautiful tableau of shared triumph and joy. Queen Rosa, resplendent in her ceremonial gown, glides across the polished ballroom floor, the chandeliers casting a soft glow. Her eyes, filled with profound gratitude, meet Ruby, Rainbow, and Theo, her face illuminated by the soft light. A regal smile touches her lips as she addresses them. My dearest Ruby, Rainbow, and Theo, words cannot express my gratitude for your bravery and unwavering dedication. You have been instrumental in ushering in this new era. The Royal Palace ballroom shimmers with celebratory energy, its grand decorations catching the light as a soft buzz fills the air. A diverse group of children, their faces alight with admiration, gather closely around Ruby, Rainbow, and Theo. Their wide, hopeful eyes gaze up at the trio, their small figures a vivid symbol of future generations. The children's innocent awe creates a poignant moment amidst the grandeur of the ballroom. Months later, the grounds of the interracial school buzz with vibrant life, a testament to enduring unity. Children of every background, their faces alight with joy, learn together in sun-drenched classrooms. Their laughter rings through the halls, a symphony of shared happiness and boundless potential. In the courtyards, students play, their games a seamless blend of cultures and friendships. Hands reach out, embracing differences, building bridges of understanding with every shared moment. The school thrives, a beacon of progress where every child finds belonging, their spirits soaring freely. Silhouetted against a breathtaking sunset, Ruby, Rainbow, Theo, and Queen Rosa stand on a grand balcony. The sky bleeds from fiery orange to soft pink, painting the horizon with a majestic glow. A golden light bathes the figures, their faces touched by the sun's fading embrace. Below them, serene, interconnected kingdoms stretch into the distance, a tapestry of peace and harmony. The expansive vista stands as a testament to a future built on unwavering trust and familial bonds. Their shared learning and unity have forged a lasting legacy, shimmering under the sunset's golden light.